Hi, my name's Tony and I'm from the Sup Company, and I'm here to tell you a little bit more about the all-new Tahe 10.6 Breeze. So here it is, the all-new Tahe 10.6 Breeze. And I say all new, well, the board is new and the brand is new. So yes, it is all new, but it's also a board and a brand that we know previously. And I'll explain why that's the case. So Tahe, or Tahe is how some people pronounce it, is simply BIC. So they purchased BIC a couple of years ago. There's a licensing arrangement around BIC, that, you know, those people that make those famous biro pens, and they've done away with that and they brought their own name to the fore now. So that's why we know the board as Tahe or Tahe. The model though itself, the 10.6 Breeze, is a board that we've had for a couple of years now. It's a great selling board for us, exceptionally popular because of the price point and also the board's ease of use. But this year in 2021, they have given the entire range a massive overhaul, and the 10.6 Breeze has never ever looked so good or been built so well to such a high spec at its fantastic price point also. The board though, let's run you through from the nose down to the tail as we do in all of our videos, and very clear and very early on we see probably most striking is actually the graphics on the board, and they are a digitally printed wood effect graphic on the nose. They actually come as a separate layer of fabric that oversits on the top of the board, which provides another layer of protection to your inflatable. But we do have a handle on the nose of the board there that provides a great point if we're looking to lift the board out of the water and rest it on the beach or the riverbank after paddling. What I do really like is the camera mount that Tahe are using in all of their inflatables in 2021. It works seamlessly with arguably the best-selling action sports camera out there, a GoPro, but it does also have a M6 female thread there as well, so if you are going to attach other items and other proprietary mount systems, you can do that on that same platform there as well, and it's a really nice feature, and I'd expect to see a number of other brands to follow suit with that mounting system. But as we follow the graphics back, one thing does jump out at us, and that is this raised piece of material that you can see running down the center of the board. And that simply is a stringer. And what a stringer does on an inflatable board is it basically runs over the entire deck area, and many cases it runs also on the underside of the board, and it acts as a belt. And that belt, seemingly, that when the board is inflated, that belt tightens around the board as it comes up to pressure, and the pressure on this 10.6 Breeze is 15 psi, and that tightens and compresses the whole board, and it makes it a far more rigid structure. And importantly, this board at 10'6" by 33 inches wide and 4.75 inches thick is a really rewarding board to paddle, and that's in no small part to its 4.75 inch thickness, because it feels connected. Most 6-inch boards, all rounders in this similar dimension, 10.6, 10.4, 32, 33 wide, can feel at 6 inches thick a little bit disconnected, a little bit corky. At 4.75 inches thick, you feel much more connected to the water surface. You feel as more stable as well, because your center of gravity is slightly lower than it is on a 6-inch thick board. And it makes a big difference to the overall paddling experience. But as we work our way down the board here, the deck pad is very large and covers a lot of the board. The colorways, I really like how they've integrated the colorways on the nose with the deck pad and the tail, and it just provides a really nice overall aesthetic. Very clean and simple bungee system on the front of the board here. Can be tightened very easily with this toggle arrangement, and it can also be loosened quite quickly as well, but it means all of your gear is going to be nice and secure on the nose of the board. As we work our way back down though, nice neoprene covered carry handle in the center. Going to be a joy to carry it to and from the water's edge. Lots of grip provided underfoot by this hexagonal deck pad arrangement. And then that flows all the way down to the valve at the back of the board there, with its instructions reminding us of the 15 psi pressure that this board maxes out at. There's another carry handle there on the tail, so that's 3 overall on the surface of the board, and then a D-ring there for our leash. The overall outline of the board though, what you'll find is as it comes all the way down to the tail, the overall outline starts to pull in. It shares a similar outline as a very popular board that Tahe also make, the 10.6 Performer, but in their hard shell composites, and that is a very, very popular board here for us. I guess the only gripe I have with the board is its overall weight. Because of the additional layer of material on the nose and the stringer, it does come in at just under 11 kilos. But as we pick the board up and just roll it over onto its rail so we can see the underside, you can now see that full stringer working over the entire length of the board. A nice nose D-ring attachment there, so if you are looking to secure the board on a riverbank or off the back of a boat, you can do that very easily. Nice clean finish. You can start to see how that tail pulls in towards the fin box at the back of the board, and we've got a nice thruster fin arrangement as well. The 2 outboard thrusters are relatively small, but they're going to provide enough grip if you are looking to play in small waves. And the US fin box there, that surf style fin that's colour matched to the rails on the board. There's enough adjustment within that 7-inch long US fin box that you can play with the placement in the fin. So you would set it towards the back of the board to improve tracking, or you'd pull it to the front if you want a slightly more playful feel to the board if you are working in small waves. But overall, for the price, it's really, really hard to ignore the 10.6 Breeze in 2021, and it's a package that looks as good as it paddles. Thanks for watching our video. If you've got any questions about what you've seen, why not give us a call in the shop or head over to thesupco.com. If you want to stay up to date with all of our videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. But for our next video, well, take a look up here.